Friends? What is that? Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. It occurred to me the other day that this is my 10th video and I still haven't properly introduced myself. My name's Paige, I read a lot of books and I want to talk about them with people, so here I am. I'm going into my 3rd year studying archaeology and anthropology at the University of Exeter, but I'm currently living in Essex with my parents over the summer. Please do check out my other videos and subscribe, it would mean a lot. And yeah, let's answer some questions about myself. So the first question is, why did I start this channel? And this is kind of a 2-part answer for me. So I started a YouTube channel because I really wanted to build some skills that I think would really help me in the future. So I noticed that a lot of jobs when I was looking for internships and summer jobs and stuff were about social media, because that's kind of where marketing is moving to. And a lot of companies wanted proof of being able to use social media and editing skills and stuff like that. And I feel like whereas before it used to be all about Excel, now it's about Adobe and editing software. I also really wanted to gain some confidence and some public speaking skills. I'm not very good with new people and those kinds of situations, and I need to get better at it. So that's why I started a YouTube channel, and the reason I started a Booktube channel specifically is because I really enjoy reading and I watch a lot of Booktube, and it's something where over the past couple of years, every time I've had an idea that I thought would be good for Booktube, I've jotted it down on my phone and then just left it, and I finally just thought, hey, let's actually make them. So the second question is, what are some fun and unique things you can bring to Booktube? I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little bit worried that I'm not all that unique. I definitely think that my love of mythology and my interest in non-fiction books is something not as seen on Booktube, but I'm not all that unique. I haven't really found my niche yet, my thing, and maybe when I find that, that will be something that is unique. Or maybe it won't be. I'm okay with not being unique. I literally just want to talk about books with people, so I'm okay if I'm not something big or special on Booktube. This is just something fun for me. What am I most excited about for this new channel? I think because I already have videos up, I can answer this question quite well, and I'm absolutely loving my Doing Something Stupid videos and expanding on what I'm reading. It's been really fun to film videos like that and challenge myself and actually take myself out of my comfort zone when it comes to reading, and I'm so excited to keep doing more of that and to build a platform where you guys can call me out if my reading habits aren't diverse enough and say, hey, read more books like this, and I could go and do it. Like, I'm really excited for that to be a thing. Why do I love reading? Reading is definitely a form of escapism for me. I absolutely love just plunging into a book, and I'm one of those people that if I'm truly into a book, you can be yelling at me, shouting at me, trying to get my attention, and I will be paying absolutely no attention. I am just in that book. Like, who doesn't love that? The sign of a great book for me especially is if something sad happens in that book and I cry, because that shows that I'm really like with those characters and experiencing it along with them. I think recently I've especially loved reading for showing me different aspects of life. As I said to the last question, I've really been trying to diversify my reading habits lately, and that hasn't really been escapism because I'm not reading about characters that are like myself like I previously have done. I'm reading about completely different people, and I guess the anthropologist in me is really into that. What books or series got me into reading? I'd be lying if I didn't say Twilight. Twilight is the first like YA book that I remember reading. Percy Jackson as well. I, in all honesty, credit Rick Riordan and the Percy Jackson series for why I'm doing an archaeology degree. Those books I think had a very profound impact on my life, because I don't think I would be into mythology or archaeology if it hadn't been for those. And the other series is still one of my favourite series of all time, and that is The Mortal Instruments. I remember like drawing like runes on my arm with black ink, and I think in the same way that people were obsessed with Twilight, I had that with The Mortal Instruments, although I definitely still had it with Twilight too. What questions would you ask your favourite booktubers? Now, my favourite booktubers are Emma from Drinking by My Shelf. She has some incredibly creative video ideas, and Chandler Ainsley. I like more long-running videos, so their videos will be filmed over a series of days, or it'll be 24-hour readathons and stuff like that. So I think that's why I enjoy their videos, and that's where I want to take my channel. In terms of a question I would ask them, I think I would probably just ask them if I could pet their pets. Hippo is adorable and I want to be best friends with Hippo, and Chandler's cats are so floofy, I want to cuddle them. What challenges on Booktube do you think will be the hardest to overcome? I think something I've already noticed myself doing is comparing myself to other booktubers on this platform. Already when I'm finding new booktubers, I'm like looking at how many subscribers that they have compared to how long they've been on the platform, and then comparing that to my stats. And I have to keep reminding myself that I'm doing this because it's fun and I just want to talk to people about books. And I don't need a huge platform to do that. I'm just a very, very competitive person, and having numbers assigned to everything is really helping my competitive streak. But I'm really working on not paying attention to that because it's not why I'm here. When did I start reading? I've always read from like a child. Like I remember from a very young age reading the like fairy rainbow magic books, are they called? You know which ones I mean. Mine was Paige the Pantomime Fairy. I had a lot of fun with it. But I started reading YA at about 9 or 10 years old. That's when I remember reading Twilight and Percy Jackson. It was around that last few years of primary school, just starting secondary school. That period of time is when I really got into YA. Where do I read? Pretty much anywhere. I'm not someone who can only read in a specific spot. I can read in a car. There's audiobooks that I'm recently getting into, which is just making it even easier to read. But mostly I will read in my bed, but I don't have a preference. I really don't. What kind of books do I like to read? Mostly YA, specifically YA fantasy and YA contemporary. I'm really on a contemporary kick right now. I just ordered 3 more. I feel like I'm in a bit of a slump, and a fluffy contemporary is just really what I need right now. As I mentioned earlier, I also read a lot of non-fiction, and I think that's something that is unique on Booktube. And that is my Booktube Newbie tag. If you've made it this far, thank you for watching. Please do check out my other videos. I'm working really hard at this channel, and yeah, subscribe if you want to see more. And as I've said 100 times in this video, I just want to talk about books, so comment, mention books you've read. I'm happy to have a discussion about anything and challenge me to some things. I love challenges, they make reading fun, and I'm a very competitive person. So yeah, do subscribe and comment, and I will see you on Friday for my next video. Bye!